Hello friends, welcome to Shikshathi. In this session, we shall be discussing the arc of a circle. So let's start. Now as always, whenever we are doing any session on geometry, coordinate geometry or trigonometry, please remember all those four things which will serve the purpose of a lemma. The first is tests of similarity. Second, tests of congruency. Third, tests for parallelism. Fourth, tests for perpendicularity. These four things should always be by your side as a ready reckoner. Okay, going forth. Now this is a freehand drawing of a circle such that O is the center point of the circle. Now if I take any 2 points lying on the circle means on the boundary of a circle. Let's say these are the 2 points that I take lying on the boundary of a circle. The curved length is nothing but the arc. For example, if I take this as point A, if I take the second point as B, AB is nothing but the arc or the length of the arc. So arc is nothing but the curved length lying on the boundary of the circle or the circumference of the circle. Once you have understood this, let us try and discuss this with the help of few points. First point which is important here is, can I say a circle is made of arcs? So circle is made of, here let me say there are 2 arcs, because when I have drawn 2 different points, one is A to B and the other point is B to A. So there are 2 arcs that I have drawn here. One is A to B and the other arc is B to A. So let us say that here we have 2 arcs. One is arc AB and the other is the arc BA. Okay, the next point which comes as a byproduct of the first point here is, can I say a circle will be formed because of, now the arc here AB will be known as the minor arc. Plus there would be a major arc, which in this case is BA. There could be a possibility that the minor arc and the major arc are the same. In that case, that is nothing but the diameter. Okay, point number 3. So now as a byproduct, let us see what is now if I join these 2 points, so in that case what is the radius? The radius is nothing but the center point joined with a point lying on the circle, which can also in this case be OB. So let me join that as well. But even before that, let me just extend this to another point. Okay, now when I'm extending this, this is how I have extended. So let's say now this point that I have extended here is B dash, and then let us say the point that I have extended now here is, this is A dash. So can I say now this radius is nothing but OA dash, which is equal to OB dash. Now we can apply all those properties that we had discussed when we talked about there are two lines when they intersect with each other, as a result of which it gives rise to an angle, and that angle, let me assume that this angle is x degrees. And then the straight line property is 180 degrees. So in that case, the angle A dash OB will be 180 degrees minus x degrees. And then the vertically opposite angles. So these angles are vertically opposite. In that case, this becomes x. And the last, this becomes 180 minus x. So the fourth point which is given rise to here is the diameter. So from here, can we say that the diameter is nothing but twice of the radius? Let's say the radius here is capital R, which will be nothing but either BB dash or AA dash. Point number 5. Now, when we are talking about a circle, now let us see that circle here in this case can be written as arc AB plus arc BA dash plus arc A dash B dash plus arc B dash A. Okay, now once we have written it like this, can we take it like now? So when we are saying arc AB, can we say nothing but that the arc AB is that we were talking about, this is the same as arc A dash B dash? And when we are talking about arc BA dash is the same as arc B dash A. So can we say eventually this is nothing but twice of the arc AB plus the arc let us say one arc which we have taken here is AB, and let's take the adjacent arc as BA dash. Now the next question that arises here is, what is the length of the arc? So we will come back on the circle. So what is the length of the arc? The length of the arc AB, which is the curvilinear length, is nothing but the radius into the angle. And one more thing that we need to remember here is pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. This also can be proved. So when we try and find out the length of the arc AB, it will be Rx degrees plus R times of 180 minus X. So you will see eventually this comes out to be twice into 180 degrees into R, which is nothing but twice into pi into R, which is nothing but the length of the circle. So the circle itself is a combination of two or more arcs, the length of which is nothing but the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Okay, point number 7 which comes after this, now once the discussion of the arcs is over, so you would see how important is the arc of a circle, and we are going to discuss these things when we move to the next level. So which is why I personally feel that the discussion on arcs is very important to understand. So next, when we are talking about what is the angle subtended by the arc, so angle subtended by the arc is nothing but, so let us say the arc, the angle subtended by the minor arc AC is equal to x degrees, which is nothing but angle BOA. Now when we say this is minor arc, the point that you need to understand here is x degrees will be greater than 0 degrees, lesser than 90 degrees. So it will be either an acute angle x degrees, or x degrees will be equal to 90 degrees, which is a right angle, or x degrees will be greater than 90 degrees but lesser than 180 degrees, which is nothing but an obtuse angle. This is the definition of a minor arc. In that case, what if x degrees becomes equal to 180 degrees? In that case, it becomes equal to the diameter. So that becomes where, so that becomes a point wherein the minor arc is equal to the major arc when x degrees becomes equal to 90 degrees. So in that case, the major arc angle, so if I have taken the minor arc as AB, in that case the major arc becomes PA. How much would that be? That will be nothing but, you can calculate for yourself, it will be 360 degrees minus x degrees. Which in any case would be a reflex angle. So a reflex angle by definition would be greater than 180 degrees. Now you would see that more or less the discussion of the curve, the circle part, or the arc, which is nothing but a curve, a part of curvature part, I mean a curvature of a circle, is almost over here, and you have understood few points which talks about the length of the arc, the length of the minor arc, the length of the major arc. Can it be calculated? Yes. So what would be the length of the minor arc AB here? The length of the minor arc AB is given to you as r into x degrees, wherein you need to convert degrees into pi. That also can be calculated here. In that case it becomes, now we know that 1 degree is equal to pi by 180, so x degrees will be pi x upon 180 degrees into r. That becomes the length of the minor arc AB, and the length of the major arc BA will be nothing but 360 degrees minus x degrees into r, and then you know how to convert it into radians. I hope you'll be able to discuss this yourself once you see this in detail, and then you'll be able to understand what we are going to discuss in the subsequent sessions.